Hey everyone, it's Drev here and welcome back to Drev Plays Modded. Okay, so this is episode 45 and as you can see I've done a little off-cam work. I've got the lighting all sorted in this area so there's no dark patches. There's still a bit of lag in this area. I'm still trying to figure out what's causing that lag. But yeah, it's still a little choppy in this area. And that was before I even started putting this water in, so I'm not too sure of what's causing that. But either way, I've got both fountains in, so yeah, that's how it's looking. Pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. I did the pattern in the roof, and there is painted glowstone in the roof and in the floor. That's what gives it this glow. And I put some painted glowstone around the fountain as well to sort of light it up a little bit more. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so today, after last episode of basically working a little bit out here on the dock, I've sort of finished off a little bit more, plus kind of taken some dirt round. I'm sure it's, you know, flowing water that's not flowing properly that's causing my lag. But anyway, so what we need to do is basically today we're just kind of clearing up this area to basically build, really. We're clearing it out to make it look pretty and to basically prep it for the next thing that we're going to be doing. So we'll get rid of all this copper. Replace this section with smooth stone. So here it's that, yeah. Okay. Hang on, let me just sort of pop that back there. And then we'll dig all this out. And replace it with this. There we go. So yeah, today it's sort of doing, you know, a little bit of odd jobs outside here. It's mainly kind of clearing up the outside here and sort of plan out the garden that was going to be going here. So just sort of replace all this with this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be placing anything in this little bit in here. I probably won't place like the pillar bit in. Go like so, and obviously I've got to take all this out to place it with smooth stone. So there we go. Go. Sort of pop that in here. Way. Oops. There we go. Lag click there. This new mouse of mine is actually working pretty well. Okay, I'm out of smooth stone for that. So what I need to do is kind of this bit. Oh yeah, sort of clean this bit up. Get rid of this. There we go. There we go. Place that one back, and what we'll do is we'll also place that there and kind of there we go. Alright. So dig this out. Alright, let's hop down and get some more stuff. Like I said, this episode's just going to be us sort of cleaning up out here and getting it all nice and tidy to sort of start the next project would be the garden. I've also sorted out the stairs here that go down. So it's not a bad grand entrance hall with this bit. So yeah, put some lights in so we can get rid of the torch. And then I still haven't done much more on this hall, so still to do that at some point. Put that in there. I thought I refilled these after I emptied them. Oopsies. And then that one. There we go. Go. I want this. Just want to get some dirt. There we go. That's some painted glowstone there, you see. Okay. Go. Right, let's see if that's enough to sort of finish off some of the stuff we're doing. Also, I want to sort of put the stairs in here. There is lava above my head here. I sort of flooded the stairway when I started digging at the roof to put the stone in. And it kind of flowed down through. Didn't go anywhere. Didn't do anything. It just kind of flowed down the stairs and sat there for a bit. There we go. Alright, that one, and then that one. There we go. Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to sort out the walls and stuff like that of this one, because there's no walls on this one, so I'll probably... Oh, nighttime. Of course it is. Let's go sleep quickly. There we go. Come down the stairs. And yeah, you'll notice I've moved my bed from there to over here because I was trying to sleep in it one night and it was going, monsters is too close, you can't sleep here. I'm like, eh? So yeah, I had to move my bed. Alright. Might as well grab some more of this while I'm down here, just in case. Just in case. There. Wow, that lag. I really have to go and have a look around to find out what's causing all that lag. Wondering if it happens to be the mobs in the area, which means I'm going to have to go around and find everything. Because that lag is just ridiculous. I'm going to have to do some caving or exploring or something. There's nothing interesting, it's just an abandoned mineshaft, which, if any, you know, I'm assuming people who watch this have watched some or played some Minecraft at least, and it's like, yeah, there is nothing interesting really in a mineshaft besides the loot minecarts. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if that'll really be worth doing on cam. So I mean, I'll probably, you know, hit record if I do happen to come across anything of any interest. But I highly doubt I would if I did do it on cam. Maybe that's something I could do in a live stream. Maybe that might be something useful. I could do that. Do a live stream of me basically doing all the boring sort of caving stuff. Well, I say boring, it's not usually, is it? It's usually action pattern full of deaths. It's not usually boring, is it? So yeah, I suppose I could do it that way. It's a fact that it's something that takes a while to do. It's not the fact that it's boring, it's the fact that it's tedious and it can take a while to do. Right, I may have actually taken that too far. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, maybe not. There we go. This will all need to be dirt. There we go. Alright. There we go. But yeah, it's not exactly boring going through all the caves and the abandoned mineshaft. What it is tedious. It's not something I can do in like a half-an-hour video. It's not something I can do in a half-an-hour video. So that's probably something that, yeah, it might be useful if I save that for a live stream instead. But we'll see. Because obviously a few of you, if you haven't noticed, have probably noticed, yeah, I do have live streams on my Twitch now, and I have been doing it for a wee while now, and it's been actually pretty fun to do with the guys, albeit it can be a little daunting in some occasions, but it's certainly interesting. So yeah, we spend some streams flying around trying to find stuff, and others actually finding it and then trying to tame it, and it's just like, ah. But yeah, it's fun playing Ark. I like playing Ark, and it is a hell of a lot more fun actually playing it with people. So who knows what would happen, what will happen next. It's just a matter of basically waiting and seeing. Because I have no idea which live streams are going to be live when I actually put this video out. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. So I'll leave comments down below if you've got any questions and things like that. And it's you know, it's just one of those things where it's kind of like really grindy. So a lot of work can be done online, done off camera rather, not online. And unfortunately, with it being one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're doing this, we're just, you know, we're gathering resources and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden we're taming half the map. So yeah, there's probably going to be a few occasions where I'll like load up the stream and I'll start the stream, and then you'll suddenly be staring at brand new dinos, and it's like, oh yeah, we were out doing this and this thing happened to come across, so we just had to tame it because of, you know, the colour or the level or that kind of thing. So yeah, it's we won't be able to get every single tame on cam, we won't be able to get every single activity on cam, pure and simply because a lot of it is very grindy, and you know me and the grindy stuff, I don't like to do it all on cam. I mean, this stuff, I suppose this stuff could be constituted as kind of grindy, but what I'm actually doing is I'm working. This is me working on basically turning all this island into grass so that I can start planting trees on it, and I can start making a little garden. So this is all sort of, building stuff, and I don't exactly want to do all of my building off camera. I mean, obviously a lot of the like, oh, we've built this statue, now what we're going to do is we're going to copy it 4 more times for the other sides of the rooms. That sort of stuff's, yeah, that can get a bit much. That can get a bit tedious. But yeah, I try and sort of keep things as varied and as different for every episode and things like that. So yeah, it's just a matter of finding the balance, really. How much of a talky episode I should do, how much of a buildy, grindy sort of episode I should do, that kind of thing. It's all a matter of getting the right balance, and seeing as I'm still pretty new at both live streaming and YouTubing, and I really do appreciate the support you guys do give me. I really do appreciate it, because it is difficult for new YouTubers to start doing stuff. All the hoops that they've got us jumping through just so we can get stuff done. I mean, yeah, I am not, recording or live streaming or doing anything like that for the money, pure and simply because I don't get any. YouTube do not monetize my videos. I don't have enough of a following, so they will not monetize my videos. I don't get enough people watching my entire video, so they're not going to monetize me. Twitch, you need to become a partner or affiliated to become one of those, and I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough people watching my streams and things like that. So yeah, it's difficult to get this sort of stuff actually off the ground so you can actually, make money out of it. So this isn't really a full-time job for me. I mean, obviously I don't work. I'm an at-home mum. I've got a kid, my son has learning difficulties, so I've got to watch him pretty much 24/7 or something will happen. So yeah, it's really difficult for people who are starting to do this, just sort of got something to do. This is why I do it. This is something for me to do, something I can work towards, something that has some form of a goal or a purpose, even if it's just to sit and have fun. I mean, a lot of the time I am sitting playing computer games. And nowadays it's actually pretty common for someone to sit and watch someone playing video games, either because their computers aren't strong enough to handle the game the person's playing, or that it's all sorts of reasons why someone watches someone to play. I mean, I know I've watched a few people playing a game because it's a game I was interested in getting, and you know how it is nowadays. Everything's so goddamn expensive. You're thinking, well, is it actually worth it? Is that game worth that amount of money to pay for it? And it's like when it comes to games like Ark, where the game itself is anywhere from, $40, or, I think it comes up on my Steam as like, what is it, £45, which would be what, about $60? That's an expensive game, and in all honesty, it's not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, you've seen me playing it. You've seen the bugs and the stuff that happens with the dinos. That's not what a fully released game that's starting to bring out expansions should be like. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It is a good game, but it could be so much better if they fixed the problems. And it doesn't matter how many times I have reported, yeah, by the way, I've been, taming this dinosaur and doing this task, and all of a sudden this bug happens, because a lot of the times the bugs can't be repeated. They can't be forced. It just kind of happens. And with bugs like that, it's really difficult to diagnose what's causing it. So don't get me wrong, some of the bugs in Ark they might never be able to fix, pure and simply because who knows how they're happening. But there's other things in there. It's like, you know, there's still a few things in Ark that could probably be fixed. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a game programmer. So there's a lot of, but I do know games, and I know there's a lot of issues in that game that could quite easily be fixed. And it shocks me why it's not. You know what I mean? It's not an early access game anymore. They've got it in full release. They should not have these problems. But it's the same with these mod packs and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's buggy as all hell because of this mod and that mod. That's why this game bugs. That's the type of thing you sort of turn around and say, and the mod designers of Minecraft turn around and go, right, okay, that bug's coming up because that bug's coming up when this person does this, and we've had reports of the same bug coming up when this person does this. So what's the problem and how can we fix it? And yeah, eventually it gets fixed because they managed to find out how it happens and why it happens, and voila, problem solved, you know. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're just going through. But yeah, I'm having fun doing my streams, and like I said, I'll probably start streaming some of this maybe. At the moment, we're kind of at the grindy stage of Ark, so we're wanting to sort of live stream everything we are doing. And it is difficult to coordinate 4 people. Especially with the time zone difference between 3 of us. I mean, AJ and I are on the same time frame, but King Willie's in Australia, which is like 10 hours ahead of me, and Mr. Red is in America, and he's like, 5 hours behind me. So sometimes it's not that easy to coordinate who's doing what and when. We just kind of have to wing it and hope for the best. That is pretty much how we roll. It's a scrub squad after all. I mean, yeah, that was it. Mr. Red sort of asked one day if I would be interested in doing stuff, and it's like I think some people have seen my WoW videos that I did with Mr. Red, and they pretty much just kind of went from there. Let's see, do I have? Not really. There we go. Alright, let's go and put all this away. So yeah, this is pretty much just a sort of chill out episode where we're just kind of doing random jobs and making sure this garden gets done, so that next episode I can actually start doing some building in it and sort stuff out with it. Can I pop that in there? No, I can't. I can pop that in there though. Okay, let's pop that in there and pop that in there. Pop all this in here. So we're basically going to be sort of starting on paths and things like that up at the top. I need more dirt to fill it all in. So once the grass spreads, words today, words. Once the grass spreads, then we'll be able to do it really nice. So I'm wanting sort of like a nice beachy area here. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly put this on so I can find the dark spots. There's one over here. That's one there, that'll do. One there. And then one over here. I know it's laggy because of it gets really laggy when I put on F7 and see where all the dark spots are, because it's putting crosses flipping everywhere. Not just places I can see, it's doing it under the ground as well. Places I can't see because it's underground. Okay, that should be okay. There, see, the lag's sort of stopped now because of that. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. So get all the grass, or all the dirt placed in this garden, and then we'll call it good, and then we'll head on to... We'll let the grass spread, and then we'll head on to the next one for the stuff that we need to do for that. But the island is looking good. We'll get some apple trees and things like that planted in this garden. There we go. Go. There we go. There. Get all nicely cleaned away. Go. There we go. Alright, the grass is spreading pretty nicely, so shouldn't take too long before that's ready to go. Now I will probably make a custom bloodwood tree so that I can get it to grow the right way round. There. Alrighty then. So that's that. That's all that. There we go. That's pretty cool. Probably sort of like the Botanica garden and stuff like that in this. Right, let's fill this in. Because this will be for one of the statues, which are going to be sitting on a stone pedestal, so we'll have to sort of sort that out as well. we go. Alrighty then. So that's that. So that's pretty good. Now what I need to do is go over here and basically sort of there we go. And there. Get this bit all filled in now. And this will be where the bridge comes across. And this will be where the bridge sort of lands. Go. Alright, so that's that bit there. So that's going to be a bridge that basically comes from over here straight to over there. So it's like this, and then actually that, and then this, and this. So let's do something like this. Maybe, I don't know, I might change that for a slab sort of thing. But this, and then there we go. Dump, 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 dump. That's more like that. There we go. There we go. That's pretty much what it's going to be like. And voila. Alright, so I think we'll work on the bridge in the next episode or something like that, but that looks like that'll be a good bridge to get across to there. and then we've got to clear out all those trees and stuff like that. So I'll probably clear out some of those trees off cam and things, because that stuff's boring. And then yeah, we'll work on that bridge and start getting some trees planted around here. Alright guys, I know it's been a pretty waffly kind of episode today, and we've not really done much apart from sort of turn this whole area from stone, sand and sandstone to a nice beautiful dirt, which is the grass is almost spread on, and we've got our bridge set up to take us across to the next island. So I think we've done a bit today, nothing too interesting but nothing too strenuous either. So yeah, alright, thanks all for coming guys. If you like what you're watching so far, give us a like, leave a comment down below if there's anything you're sort of wanting to see me doing, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next episode, and bye bye for now.